What's going on?
No, it's air still went fucking boxing this a little bit. Conditioning,
Are you
bro.
boxing yesterday?
Yeah, conditioning mashed me up still. I can't even lie, bro.
Yeah, that's good still. Yeah. My training's been slow this week due work and that, but she'll be back on the weekend. You know.
I heard that still. What did that thing? Yeah, bro. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so everything good, yeah?
Yeah, as well as can be. Can't complain. You know, been in rougher places.
I don't know. Have you managed to have you seen that talk is it Talk Sport with Simon Jordan and they had Tunde on there the other day?
Yeah, I watched that still. Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, it was interesting watching it.
Yeah, very interesting, especially how I don't know if you saw a couple just after the last Yard fight.
Mm-hmm.
They was making some harsh comments, you know,
Yeah,
especially
they was
the
guided.
brothers them from
The
up Scouse land.
Smiths, one of the Smith brothers, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, he made some harsh comments, you know.
Have they
So
got? Have
it
they
was
got? They got history though, innit? Because obviously, Anthony Yard's been calling out. Is it Callum Smith? One of the brothers, isn't it?
yeah, obviously they're all in the same division, you know, and obviously I think at one stage, you know, Yard was the kind of star boy of that division, innit? He was the main attraction, innit?
Yeah.
So you know, so I know there must have been who knows what was going on behind closed doors, but yeah, it seemed like there is some tension there. You know,
Yeah, but they got it in, bruv. They've got it in for Tunde, bro. But is it because it's funny now? You said that he was obviously at one stage Yard was a star boy, yeah, of the division, and obviously you know when a man's on top, everyone wants to get them down, and when they're down, it's like
you're gonna
people
get
enjoy kicking them when they're down, bro. Is that what this is the case of then?
yeah, probably because it's the same thing like with Joshua. He was the star boy of the heavyweight. He was the main attraction, innit? Because it wasn't. It's not. You know, sometimes boxing, them man bring a different dynamics, like the advertising, you know, they bring a bit of publicity to the scene. You understand what I'm saying to you? And I think sometimes when that happens, the more seasoned fighters who probably feel like they put in the work and then getting that recognition don't like it. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, but you see the difference because obviously people are fickle no matter what, bro. Like in any sport, music, like you could be on top, bro. A bad game or bad thing, everyone all of a sudden that you're over and everyone. It's like everyone you've been over for years. People forget how, like you know what I mean. One minute you can be up, then you're down, and everyone will consider you rubbish or this, that, and the other. So I get that, but I feel like with the Tunde and the Yard situation. What I can't comprehend is that I've never seen people so it's like they're out to get a coach, bro, a trainer, and it's like people, it's like they're hell bent of splitting them up, Yarde and Tunde. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
Like because
yeah.
it's not that it's like, what you're saying about like Anthony Joshua. Obviously, he's the fight, but you don't really hear them giving any trainer stick. Where no one ain't really giving Yardstick, they're giving Tunde stick. I'm not saying that obviously they both hand in hand, they're both part of a team, but it's like they're focusing on Tunde, bro. Do you understand what I mean?
So what? Yeah, so you think that's maybe because he ain't got that big organization behind him? Obviously,
Well,
Frank Warren kind of is kind of keeps him aside, but he ain't got that big backing behind him, so he's kind of open.
exactly, because when you think that Frank Warren, obviously they're with Frank Warren, but Frank Warren do you really? I don't really hear him publicly defend him. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't really. It's like he's not like he doesn't really get behind him. From my opinion, from what I see, but I think you're right. Though I feel like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like if it's gatekeeping because that Simon Jordan has got it. From what I saw, has got it in for him, and I'm thinking this can't be normal, bro. Like not for them to be on a trainer. Like they're not seeing everything he's achieved, and like I said,
Yeah.
so I don't know if it's gatekeeping because like I said, because he's come in like unorthodox way, and he ain't coming under a established trainer. He's kind of done it himself and built it up himself. Like, do you know what I mean? And you get
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, because you're right. Because my man Jordan usually goes at boxers directly, innit? You
Yeah,
know, goes for them. But the way, and even when one of the brother from up north, the Smith brother, said, my man should leave him. That was harsh, innit? Because obviously, from our point of view, and people from the culture who've seen where he's come from, he's made a massive achievement, and he's still done well to be up wherever he is. You understand what I'm saying to you?
yeah. But I think
You know,
with that Smith brother, it's personal because even he made a comment about you got to be the best in the gym. And I'll be honest with you, I saw it on his Insta, and I said to him, I said, well, bruv, like, somebody's got to be the best in the gym. Do you know what I mean?
exactly. That was a
That
stupid
don't
comment.
make sense. That's a like somebody's got to be the best in the gym.
You
So
know,
do you know what I mean?
and even my man said it as well. He said, "Listen, so what? You're going to say that to Bud Crawford? You're going to say that to Floyd Mayweather, who are the best in their gyms?"
Yeah, but
Because
the
oh
thing
no,
is
but
though,
there's all
but you see, and this was Simon Jordan. This is why I say I feel like it's personal because he chimed in. Oh, but they got world titles. That doesn't matter. There's other boxers without world titles that's the best in their gym.
bro.
Do you know what I mean?
End of the day, he's built something. They're not giving him the credit and the recognition that he's built something. Where he's come from, he's brought a guy up, brought him to that level. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying to you?
exactly.
They're just looking at, well, fair enough. You know, it's like a man from working class that made it big, but then he's up on a level, but you want to put him back down. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Well,
Because
that's
he ain't
what it
part
is.
of, because he ain't maybe old money or part of an establishment. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Well, that's
You
what
know,
I'm thinking.
and what my man tried to say was that, okay, well, we hear where you're coming from, but you're at the end of the day, you're here now, so now you got a bill on it, which I get, but I still think, like you said, he was overly critical of trying to get him out there. You understand what I'm saying to
Well,
you?
all of them was like, I'm not sure about that guy Spencer. He seems a bit neutral, or he seemed like he's not really against Tunde. But then I don't know if that I can't remember what he said in the first instance. I don't know if it was just because Tunde was present, or if he's consistent in his opinion. But I think you're right because I think, bro, like the guy, like he brought Yard from nothing. He's definitely a good trainer. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
and it's like they're trying to damage his reputation and his career. And surely that's not normal. Like, yeah, you can have your opinion, say, you know what, I think, even like if they said, okay, I feel like Yard, they need to bring additional training or additional this and additional that. But they're just trying to blatantly, Yard needs to get away from him. And I've never seen that. You know, like when AJ's lost when he was with, what's his name, Rob Kraken, is it Kraken or whatever his name is? They
Yeah,
weren't
yeah, real
they
quick.
weren't screaming, oh, AJ needs to get away from him. If anything, they were trying to make AJ feel bad because AJ wanted to progress. And don't get me wrong, I don't think AJ made the right decision there. I feel like you should, if you're with a trainer that knows you, you should stick with them and you got to try and build, or do you know what I mean? I don't believe in jumping trainers left, right, and centre. So I think, but then, and I think most of them in general, they don't agree with that. Because if you look at it, most fighters that jump around from trainer to trainer, they never really settle. Because how much training
Mm.
has AJ had? I'm at Chris Eubank Jr. Like, so I don't think the jumping around thing really works. I think, like, for example, David Hay was best to me when it was with Adam Booth. When he started moving around, it didn't really work for him. But then you don't hear
Mm-hmm.
them getting at Ben Davison when these fighters lose like this. You don't hear them getting at what's his name, Barry McGuigan's son. Because
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure his track record ain't fantastic. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, exactly.
Tunde,
You
it's
don't
like
hear them getting that tips either. You know what I'm saying?
okay, but then but then with Tunde, it's like they're trying to damage his
You
reputation
know,
and his
it's
career.
almost like they're trying to stop him from building from B. Because remember, we're 10 years behind America, innit? You
Yeah,
see what America's like for the man, them, the culture, they're up there in boxing now, innit?
yeah.
You know, my man's building something. He could be bringing more boxing through more boxing, and it's like they're just trying to stop it before it starts. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Exactly, it's gatekeeping, bro. But I'm trying to think, what is their intention like? Because they're just going at him. Because, like you said, and it's like he will learn from this. Because, bruv, remember, being a trainer It's not like being a fighter. So you can be a trainer well into your 60s or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So he's got years ahead of him. So he's done. You got to look at. He is an exceptional trainer for him to get where he is. He got Andy Yarde.
But
He
this is
was
what
a
I'm
novice.
saying.
He was a novice. He got him 3 world title fights. And so when he gets an other, not say obviously fair play to Andy Yarde, but obviously, and it's not like he's a sacrificial lamb. But the run of it is, yeah, Tunde will learn from this, and also where him and Yarde are quite tight, he's probably going to keep Yarde in the fold. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
so Tunde will learn, so he can be the future of boxing training as a trainer. He got a lot years ahead of him to why, but it's like they're trying to rub him out.
And also, what you got to remember, from where they're coming from, either way, they're successful. Let's be real.
Exactly.
It's been a success, isn't it? You know, but I think you're right. It's definitely gatekeeping, isn't it? It's gatekeeping.
Yeah.
It's like he got a musician on an independent label that's built of him. They're gonna want him to go to a majors. They're gonna want to move him over to the commercials. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, exactly. And you know as well, brother, and the same thing we was talking about these guys with their passive aggressiveness, because they want to go at him. Then they're after going to probably turn around and say, "Oh, no hard feelings, mate. It's not personal." But of course, that's personal. That is definitely hard. Like you're trying to the way they're going at him could be damaging to his career, bro. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah. They tried to break him. That's why I'm glad that he even went up there after the comments they made last time and addressed it.
But
Do you know what I'm saying?
He done the right thing doing that. Because at first I'm thinking, brother, why are you giving these guys a time of day? But at the same time, he handled himself well, and they didn't really. It's not that he made some valid points, and they really couldn't say much to him. So that was the right. I think for him, he probably knew. You know what? Let me go and face my critics. But really, in general, he shouldn't. I don't think he should do that too often. He just needs to focus on himself. But bro, I just don't get, especially that Simon. I'm thinking, well, why are you so passionate about taking this man out? With the Smith brother, I can get it because there's some conflict there, bro. Do you understand what I mean? And obviously, there's bad blood, whatever. But and even it's like when Tunde was discussed, like, not, I wouldn't say arguing, but debating with the Smith brother, it's like Simon Jordan kept on piping him, trying to, but this, and I'm thinking, bro, let the two men discuss it. Like, why? You're proper trying to double down this guy, bro, with your red face.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a nasty piece of work, man. You know, and that's why I like when Tunde said, "Stop giving the world and your viewers misinformation."
Yes.
Because a lot of the things they weren't saying weren't even facts. That's just their opinion. Oh, I heard from this one. I said, listen, stop doing it, because you're publicly trying to annihilate him. And they were trying their best to get Yarde out of there. You understand what I'm saying to you? And that's probably to a camp that they're affiliated with. You know, one of them big trainers. You know what I'm saying? That McGuigan or one of them man there. You understand what I'm saying to you?
And that's right, because even as well, when he made the point that one of the Smith brothers said he'd rather fight Benavidez ahead of Yarde, but then he turned down the Benavidez fight. Then he said about the money, and Tunde said it was right. It's just not like, if you're a fighter and it's about legacy, sometimes because you're gonna make enough, it's not about them. So you said you wanted to fight, and when the fight got offered to you, so you didn't take it, so you're not a man of your word.
You didn't take it. You didn't want it.
Because you know why I didn't? Because you know why I didn't want it? Because he knows Benavidez would finish him, bro. Let's be honest,
but didn't Canelo do him as well, though?
Bro, Benavidez, exactly, bro. So you got to rate. They're not even rating Yarde for taking a hard fight. He's not ducking anyone, bro. And so, exactly. but then, and then even when he made that point to Smith, Simon Jordan jumping in again. Oh, about this, oh, about that. And I was thinking, bro, you're just on something else, man. Like, I don't know what.
And you got to give Yarde credit, because all the times he's 2 of the times he's gone to people's backyards, and that's never going to be easy.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying to you? You're not going to a backyard of a boxer on your level. You're going to backyards of world champions who are superstars in that country. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Exactly.
You know, that's you know, taking on some big fights. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Spiff they're using previous word titles, but them man they ain't really got talk. You understand what I'm saying to
I'll
you?
be honest with you. He don't want it. He don't want. Even after all this, I bet he still don't want to fight Yarde, bro.
Yeah. But I feel like his brother's good. But I feel like he should be a heavyweight, but he's just not making weight to go heavyweight.
He
You
don't
understand
want
what
it.
I'm saying to
He
you?
don't want that smoke. He don't want that smoke.
He don't want that smoke, bruv. He's staying borderline light heavy to fight Boazzi and them man and a lighter man. But yeah, I don't think he's ready for them man there. You understand what I'm saying to you? But yeah, it just shows you what they're like. They're not giving these flowers, but that just shows we can't expect them man to give our flowers. You understand what I'm saying to you?
You're right,
You
exactly.
know,
And the thing is,
you
well,
know.
and they know that Tunde, he's strong minded. That ain't even gonna phase. Ain't even gonna phase him. He's just thinking, you lot can talk your talk. All I need to do is come up here and protect my brand. Do you understand what I mean? That's it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I just keep on building and keep on expanding. You know, I feel like some more the some other boxers like from the culture in the spotlight should be backing him up and because he's built a good foundation there. You understand what I'm
I
saying?
think so, bruv. I think you're right.
Mm.
And I'm surprised a lot of the man them that are fighters are not trying to get in his camp because I think, you know what I mean, regardless of Yard's loss, he's got Yard far. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean? He's got him three world titles. He just about felt short, but he's built up a good fighter. And like I said, he will
yeah,
he will he will become a great trainer, bro. Like he's getting there, bro.
yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Because let's be real, what the other light heavyweights, the British ones, what has the manager, the coaches done for them? What's a Coley? What the man have done? Them man was great prospects. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Exactly.
All them man, there's enough man there, Ricoport, enough of them man that could have went far, but this wrong trainers. Because them
Come
man
on,
that ain't
bro.
got their best interest at heart like my man's got Yard's best
And
interest at heart.
even when he
Did
mentioned
you get what I'm saying?
Even when he mentioned Kell Brook, bro, Kell Brook fell short enough times. Were they telling him to get rid of? Were they saying get rid of your trainer? Amir Khan fell short bare times. You understand what I mean? All of them have
Yeah.
fell short. Do you know what I mean? It's not just Yard. Do you know
Because
what I mean?
who them man? Who's club with Ingle? Is it Ingle? The Ingle
Yes,
brothers?
bro. And but then man, because
Yeah,
like I said, they
exactly.
keep him. Ingle, look at Ingle. His dad. Like they're a part of English boxing history. So they would definitely not. They would never. Man could. They would never tell someone to leave them. Someone could be with them and take 10 losses in a row. They still wouldn't say leave your trainer. You understand? But with
You know, it's like it. Like, yeah, it's like because like I said, we're 10 years behind America, innit? You know, and I feel like they don't want the man them coming in under the man them into the boxing scene. They have to be under English. That's what the impression I get.
gatekeeping, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, because yeah, it's ridiculous what they're saying. Like my man took a hard fight. You know, it's not like my man is not past it.
Yeah,
Benavidez is hot at the moment. You understand what I'm saying?
bro.
Enough man's dodging him. You know, plus the referees looked like he was half giving some money because it was on his doorstep. Do you get what I'm
Bro,
saying?
listen, Benavidez is an exceptional fighter, bro. Let's not.
Yeah,
That's what that's what they're not failing to they're failing to understand. It's not like my man's getting turned over by some little bog standard fighters, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, he lost.
We're talking
He
about
lost.
Benavidez. And you got to remember how much English boxers have gone to the Mexican boxers and got cleaned up. Soon as flipping quit, didn't he did quit in the one in the second or third
Come
round?
on, bro.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Exactly, bro. Do you know what I
You know,
mean?
enough of them man just go there and get smoked and that's it.
Bro, listen,
You know
I'll
what I'm
be honest
saying?
with you, it's not a done thing to encourage people to leave their trend. It's not a done, it's not an but it's not normal English standards, bro. Like man, them man don't encourage people. That's seen as a wrong un, bro, to be so for them to be barefaced pushing that narrative, you know it's gatekeeping and there's some different intentions behind it, bro. Like they've got it in for him. In a an extreme way, bro. Like it's kind of, and I'm thinking, wow, like you lot are too getting too excited, enthusiastic about this. You understand what I mean, bro? Like
You
it's
know, yeah, it's almost a desperation, like they were desperate for it to happen.
yeah.
Because that's the first thing they started saying, that they was over pushing it over on it, you know, but
They
yeah.
probably wanted. they probably want him to lose. Some people will, like, obviously, if let's be honest, the Smith brothers got a little ism schisms with them, then they probably are going to want them to lose. That's naturally, you know what I mean? But they was ready. They was ready to kick him. They was waiting for that thing. They were like, "Yep, that's it now. We're going to give it to him." Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, yeah, it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see what he does now, though, isn't it?
But
You know?
I'll be honest with you. Now, after all this, I would love for Yarde and Smith fight. I would love to see that. Do you know what I mean? That'll be a good one, bruv.
Yeah, that'll be a mess. Smith's good though as well, though.
Yeah, but I think he's good, but so is Yarde. I think that'll be a good domestic thing. And I think that will sell. That'll be a good. A lot of people will
That
pay
would
to see it. Do you
definitely
know what I mean?
sell. That would definitely sell, 100%. You know. But yeah. Let's see what happens, innit?
Yeah, bro.
But Tunde also, I like the fact he said he's still bringing a lot of people through. He's got guys that are winning the English titles and Southern area titles. You know, and it's like my man wanted to almost downplay that as well. So, what about world title fight? It's not just about world title fights. You still got to build your stable. You understand what I'm saying?
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro, because I noticed that as well, and I thought, would you say that to other trainers? Like, everything someone says, you got a negative retort, you got something negative to say, a negative response. Why? He talking about upcoming fighters, the fighters got, why he goes, oh, they ain't. Do you say that? Do you say that to every trainer? Like, this guy, I don't know why people get on his platform, bro, because all he does is try and rip people to shreds, bro. Do you know what I mean? He needs a slap, bro. Like, all he does is try and his face is bright red. Like, he's got some underlying issues, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like, he enthusiastically tries to tear people down, bro. Like, I don't know why I'm taking, man.
I don't know if that's because first I thought part of his selling point, innit? You know, his niche, but I feel like it comes from a genuine place. He's definitely like that, innit?
He's definitely like that. He's got that in him, bro. But like, why would that be? You want that to be your selling point? Just trying to tear people to shreds, bro. Do you know what I mean? What's the benefit of that? I don't get. What? Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't agree with that, man. I don't agree with that still. But yeah, bro. But yeah. All right then, bro. But I'll let you do your thing, innit?
Yeah. No, definitely, 100%. I'll catch you a little while, yeah.